I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
Right, hello. Well, we're at Billingford Lakes, we're at Sandpit Lake. Well, I'm having a cup of tea. I've literally got 2 rods out at the minute. I've been there since last night. I'm on peg 4, Kev's on peg 3. Excuse me, I've got better easy nose. Literally got one on a little pop-up. There's isotype pop-ups. Then, I mean, I got here last night, probably about 5 o'clock. Just put a couple of rods out. I've had a bleep all night, but I mean, it looked good this morning. I've got one on the slider float, which is a bit later on. I'll show you. We're on the 7th of May. I came the 6th. We're here till Thursday. We're here till tomorrow night. Just giving it a go, and looking quite tenchy out there. Probably about 45 yards, 50 yards. But I'm putting it out with a bait boat only because I just want to concentrate my hemp and stuff, because I ain't got loads of hemp, but I want to concentrate it on quite a bit. I'll keep you informed probably during the day and also at night as well. Right, what I'm going to show you is a Deeper Pro Plus, which is that one. I'm going to stick it. I've got a little bracket you can put on the side of your bait boat, just to find your contours of the lake bed, what I use it for anyway. I'll go through it a little bit with you. Bear with me because I have to move the camera. But when that starts kicking in, back to it. What I'll do, try and take it off the bracket. Yeah, well, I've got Shimano's free set of Shimano reels, 10,000. Good, alright, great runners. ND, the ND bite alarms, which will link up to your mobile phone. ESP rods, and 12 foot, 3 3/4, 2 3/4, and a 2 3/4, 12 foot rods. Again, right, we've got a bit of tubing there on £15 ESP line. Then we have like tail rubber back to front, remember a little swivel, and an inline lead. It's an inline lead going up and down. So literally, just wet that, and as you can see, hard to show you. So, more fingers and thumbs, sorry. It's a 3-ounce lead. But what you've got to try and do is just prick them, not got tail rubber, and works on your normal on the top. You put it on the back to front, which is that bit. Right. You'd wet that. And that'll come off. Then your rig. Your rig, right, like so. You just don't want to put it on very tight. That's all you just don't want to do. You just got to keep putting it on. You don't want to put it on tight. You want it to land. So the advantage of using a bait boat is that you can have all these opponents quite loose. Problem is about not using a bait boat is you put everything on tight because you have to cast it. Ounce lead just to prick the fish. Stick it in the bait boat. Make sure you stick it in the corner. Three or four scoops. Use some goo, which is that goo there, the corn goo that is, I'll try and use. Keep that rod high. Keep the rod high. I hope you can see that. It's been sent out now. This one I'm going to put to the right. Hopefully you can see that. For some reason today, the wind not the greatest. Did that one there. And you should be able to see that coming back. Whoa. Yeah, you should be able to see that coming back. Right. And I should have enough battery left, hopefully. Another lot of hemp out there, it's deep, so it's going to take a lot of hemp. Unfortunately, a lot of hemp. Hope you could see that. I'll go. With the wind today, it's struggling. Everything's covered in sand. It's over there. I think it's covered in sand. Like this. I'm just going to keep boats out there when I need to. Fill it up, but I just want quantity of bait, really, get a bite. I think it's going to be hard enough anyway today. I've got wind. I'll come back. Well, I hope you like the videos. This is one I didn't thought I was going to make. When this boat come back, I'll tell you a little bit more about it. What I plan to catch. Yeah. Yeah, right. Well, hopefully tonight or anytime soon we'll catch a nice tench we're looking at, I reckon. I'm hoping that's what we're going to catch. Some nice carp in there as well. Some up there, I think, to sort of early, sort of 30s downward sort of things. No bigger than 30, I don't think, in there. But we'll keep giving it a go. keep putting that bait in. I mean, you're looking at 22 foot deep, so you have to have a lot of bait. A lot of people hagfish that you can either fish sort of like in the middle, so in the middle here, so here in the middle, or further back. Now, I hope you're enjoying the videos. I mean, I don't pretend to know what I'm doing. All I want to do is try and give a bit of content. I mean, I've got Fishing Mania coming up at Kent, which is Monk's Lake. Then I'm going to do just before the fishing season starts, I'm going to do a bike tour. I've got a new clip from the camera, so I'm going to do a bike tour all the way across all around the river and stuff of Norwich, to see if you're interested. If you want anything, just let us know. You know, I mean, I'm just doing my journey really. As I say, I don't pretend to know what I'm doing. I mean, I'm massive. It's unbelievable. You know, 122 prescribers. I'll know how to say it in a minute. It's not what I expected at all, to be fair. All I want is just do my journey. You know, if I get 1 or 101, 5,001, it doesn't bother me. It just, I want to put it out there for my kids to go, like, Dad, well done. You know, learn a little bit as well. Might not be interested in the minute, but they might be interested one day. And I'll document a little bit more. If I catch, I'll put it on. Yeah, you know what I mean. I've tried the slider. I'll give you a little demonstration of the slider. I've got one on the feeder. I'll just put this one back on the clip. For flip's sake. Shit. Right, it's a bit later on in the day. Now, you see, yeah, it's a bit later on in the day. We're still doing it. We'll still keep putting hemp out there, to the left, right, and in the middle now. I've got a bit of worm on. Mate Kev just had one about 3.5 pound. I'll put photos of. I didn't capture it, but I did take some photos and stuff. So I'll put this at the end of this video. We're still going to keep going. We've still got to put a bit more out. You know, it's deep water, so it's going to take a time for them to find the bait, I think. Yeah, I'm going to have another cup of coffee or hot chocolate. Bloody, as you can see, I've got a few more layers on. We'll see how we get on. Come on, tench we want. know if this one's bigger. We'll have a look. Right, it's got one on. Second one on.
Unless he is a carp.
Could be a carp. If it's a carp, I'll use the other net. Taking a while. I might have to use the other net. Nope.
Big test curve. Water.
Second one on. Oh, it's a tench. Oh, it's a big one. He's a biggie. Oh, lost it. Oh, never mind. That was 6 pounder.
Wants to be.
Yeah.
Shit. That's annoying.
Yeah.
Things happen.
Never mind. There we go. That was on maggot. Well, that was a bit of excitement for a bit. That looked like his second one, hook pull, but he's on a feeder. He is maggots. Looks £6 plus, I reckon. I mean, he thought it was a carp at one point, but pulling too hard. But give it a go. You should have another one, hopefully. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Shit. Seriously piss ass me for that. Lost that one. You might as well see me put the rods out for the night. Put the middle one out. Have it quite low. Fucking geese. I got that on free corn. Let me sort that out. And then this one. bait boat. Right. And we'll see you if we get a fight. We've lost one today. What my net? That was on 2 worm. Literally 2. This one. It's a bit of a pain. You're not going to get a lot of chance. As much as this is annoying, and I'd like to put on this even if I don't catch, but I'm hoping I am going to catch. It shows you. I'll show you if you're catching. If you catch, catch. If you don't catch, give it a go. That's what you got to do. You got to be in it to win it. You got to be in the water. You can put all the best bait in the world. If you don't fish it, you never know. Right, we are on the 8th of May. We're still, well, bar lost one. I lost one yesterday. I had no bleach last night. This is the last day. Hopefully something will happen, but we've had a couple of hop this morning. It's just difficult because we've had this wind. That's not just wind. You normally like wind, but this is a cold wind. I think they're off the wind, trying to get there. I think if I had more time, looking back, if I had more time and change, I'd fish tight to them up tight. But I've seen other people do it and they're blanked as well today and yesterday. But that's what I'd have done, and then just put all my rods on one and not bother about the middle. But you have to make decisions in fishing and sort of keep on really, and I've sort of keep plodding along. And I got one out there, which is just there. We got one in the middle, just ahead, and then one to this side. One down there. If I blank, I'm still going to put it on, but what I'll do is I'll put on this one and one for I'll stick one on for when I'm at the river as well. So I will show you. Actually, I'll show you now. 2 seconds. Right, I have. It's a bait runner 4000. Bait runner 4000. I have a 12-foot waggler rod. Just a standard 12-foot waggler. You want something with a bit of beef, something with a bit of rig for the slider, which is starting from here. Just the smallest float are those little tiny. Can you see it? Are those one little float stop? Then you want bead, sea fishing bead. Then just make sure it doesn't go over the top. Then you want another bead. Then an olivet. Then a bead. I've got 8-pound line on there. Then you want 3 triple A's. Then I've got size 14, but I started with an 8 the other day, but a dropper, a number 4, and then a 14, which is there. So that's the slider float. I'll show you what float I'm using. My mate Pete let me borrow some sliders. Just want a big, this is a weighted one. Weighted float. So one of those. Okay. Put that back. Right, mix I've got as well. In here, I've got hemp. Yeah, I've got hemp, corn, maggot, and a few pellet. Cradle on the side, ready if we get a fish, but I'm going to start, excuse me, packing up from 12, sort of take my bivvy down. Hopefully that wind stop and get a bit warmer today because we're bloody cold. It was cold last night. When I got to -1, -2 easy last night. If we get a fish, you know, Kev's had one and lost one. I lost one because the problem is with his place is you have a deep shelf. You literally have a deep shelf of, it's really shallow, this bit here, but as it goes down, it's like a big dip. And I lost it on the top of the shelf as it was coming up. I mean, you're talking, it goes here about a foot, and it drops down to 9 foot, and drops down to 12 foot. Then out there, it goes 12 foot, 16 foot, 18 foot, 22 foot, 19 foot. I mean, there's times on this, I think there's 30 foot. So, but we'll keep doing it and see if we get a fish. I'll put the camera on. If not, this will be one. I'll film right at the last bit as well. Okay. I'll film as well for a little bit. As you can see, that wind is literally pumping in there, pumping in all the time. It's been really cold, bitterly cold. But fishing that dark water, if you can see the dark water from there. Literally down there. No, down there it's clear and it comes out. See that dark water? That's what I'm fishing over. So this rod, this first rod is fishing over there, about a couple of foot off the bank. This rod, middle rod, which is that one, is throwing just in that dark water there. That one is there. And that area there. And this one. So we've got a pretty sore throat now. This one, which is that third rod. Off the tip. Let me try and find the tip. That is fishing round about there. Right there. Right, so this is a sandpit lake called, hang on, I will go to it so you can know. What is called and where we are. I'm on, it's called Sandpit Lake or that lake. Carver's Lake, Cannon, Lake, Billingford. I'll do that. Leave that on for a bit. Hello, hello. Right. No fizzing out there whatsoever. But I just had a bite a minute ago on worm, maggot, and a bit popped up corn. But nothing come of it. Just think I grabbed it and spat it back out, I think. Got away with it. So I've lost 2 and spat the other one out. It's not gone too well. It's now 11 o'clock. Probably got 4 hours. And then we'll be gone. But if we get one, I will put it on. Yeah, a little summary really. When I fished at Billingford Lakes. Yeah, went there for 2 days. Really the intention of catching a few nice tench. Didn't expect it to be so deep. If I have something I would change again, if I went again tomorrow, what I would do is, if I thought about going back, literally trying to group my hemp more tight, come a lot closer as well into myself. Just having a lot more smaller baits, maybe take a lot more maggot, as my friend did. He was literally on a feeder. Well, he's on a big feeder, maggot feeder with a 4-inch hook link. There is carp in there, so I went to catch some carp as well. That was a mistake I made. Looking back, you know, if I'm going to start doing these, so we're just trying to think to myself what I would have done differently. Maybe come closer, a lot closer, probably literally about 3 rod lengths out. Just literally swing it out, and then having 2 rods out in front of me, and then 1 probably in the middle. Trying to go for the carp. If I did it again on that peg, that's what I would do. Definitely, I'm definitely going to start using the slider more often, and that would look a great method. I mean, I had a bite on it, but you can see how lately it can be a deadly method. There's an art to it. There's a big art to that. How you literally cast, especially in the wind and stuff. Yes, you have got a short line, but there's a lot more line between you and the bottom, so you have to pull up. So if I do it again, yeah, they're the things I would change. I always say I'm going to post it even if I'm going to catch or not. I lost 3 in the end. I'm not used to bringing that up, literally up on that big shelf. There was like a big shelf. I just kept losing them up on that shelf, and because I was out quite far, I think if I'd have come closer to start with, if I went back, I would definitely crack it, definitely. My mate had 1, he lost 1, then he went to sleep. But that's the way it is. That's how he wants to fish. He got a bit more right than I did. You live and learn. Fishing's about learning. In the end, I mean, I've been fishing since the age of 6, and I'm still learning. I mean, when you stop learning, it's about time you stop fishing, really. I hope you enjoyed it anyway. I'll put the content out. I'm going to put this one out, and also one I've just done a boat tour along the river. from Wenson Park right to Riverside Road. Any questions like this one, anything you see, you want a bit more information of, just give us a bit of ping down the bottom. I mean, I'll take comments are great. I mean, if you're going to leave a comment which is a negative comment, you know, I don't mind negative comments. If you want to do a negative comment, something you don't particularly like or see, but do it in the right way, where they literally just, if you want to leave a negative comment, leave a reason why you left another comment and how you would do it differently. Because we're here to learn. I mean, I use YouTube now for different things. You know, I mean, comments are comments. So I all welcome. You know, 123 subscribers now we've got. You know, you control it as much as I do. I'm just putting content out there for what I do, and completely what you want to see. Really, I'm just fishing and just doing what I want, how I fish. Sometimes I get it right, sometimes I get it wrong. Sometimes, I mean, I'm going to do a little session as well, probably at Midday. I mean, the other day I had 109 pound. I got it right. Other times I get it wrong. That's part of fishing. You get it right, you get it wrong. The best get it wrong, the best get it right. Just the way it is. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed it for what it was. Probably one of the only ones I know was actually on here where they're going to come to this lakes. We are going to go back. But any information about the lake you can put on, be great. I mean, it's hard to get a lot more information about that lake. If you ever want to fish it, it really is, because it's not much about it really on YouTube. There's a little bit about what's in it when it comes down to the websites, but not too much content. Yeah, thank you again.
It's just another night alone, with dead end pictures in my phone. I won't be haunted by the ghosts of flames that burned and ran. I'm shadow boxing with myself. I know I put my heart through hell, but I'll do it all again until I find the end. I'll hold on to hope till there's nothing left. I'll date dozens if I have to. I still believe in love, you can bet. I'll keep trying. No, it's out there. Call me a hopeful romantic. Oh, life ain't always how you planned it. Sometimes it's tragic. Despite it all, I still believe in love. Most would be jaded by the past. They let their hearts turn into glass. It's so easy to give up